LegacyMaker, the All Sports Network.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Darrell, Owens alongside Lamonte. We're whispering now because the national anthem is just finished, but we wanted to let you know we are here for the first round of the Atlantic 10 tournament, the VCU Rams versus the St. Joseph Hawks. This is about to go down. We're very excited about the opportunity for today's game, and I'm just glad that we're going to be able to bring this one to you. What do you feel?
Excited. I'm excited to be here. I can't show y'all because, like he said, we had the national anthem going on.
But we can be live now.
But I'm ready. I'm ready. Just know we made this trip up, and we're in for a treat today.
Yeah, so it should be a really good matchup today between two teams. I mean, Lamont was just actually talking about how senior-laden this St. Joe's team in the starting lineup, and, you know, VCU has no seniors, so that's going to be a factor today.
Yeah, this team is experienced. They went to the NIT last year. They lost to West Virginia in the second round. So, like you said, senior heavy. They're going to be looking to. They're not. I don't know if they're calling it an upset. I told you yesterday. If you looked on their schedule before their play-in game started, they had VCU on the schedule as if they were already playing. So, in their mind, they're supposed to be here, and they're trying to show VCU that.
Well, we're about to see it. It's about to go down. Thank you all for tuning in for the broadcast. Myself and Lamont Thomas. The second matchup will come in a little bit later, and Russ will be here. So we're mixing it in. You're going to get to see us all. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's go to the game.
Let's go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here live at the A.J. Palumbo Arena here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's right, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
We made it.
Not Richmond, Virginia, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Darrell Owens alongside Lamont Thomas, LegacyMaker Sports Network. We are so glad to be here to bring you this Atlantic 10 Women's Championship. We got a lot of things going on. We're here at the quarterfinals. Number one seed VCU taking on the St. Joe's Hawks. Lamont, how are you feeling about today's matchup?
I am ecstatic, bro. It is going down. Here we go. Oh, man. VCU, St. Joe's, it's going down.
I'm going to tell you what, I'm very excited, but let's go ahead and give you those starting lineups real quick. They're going in the background. Starting lineup for St. Joe's. Number one, Whisper Fisher, the senior forward, 6'2". Then we have Lola Roy, the guard, 5'9", sophomore. Number 4, Crystalline Bajan, senior guard, 5'10". Alyssa Monahan, senior guard, 5'5". And that young lady, our third team, but I believe she made second team in the main Atlantic 10, so much love to her. And then Katie Jaycock, we're going to watch out for her freshman, all-freshman team guard, 5'9". We're about to get underway. We're here. Last year around this time, the first game was Dayton and Richmond, and today we get VCU and we get St. John's. Now, Lamont, let me ask you this. You know, with this game happening, we know that VCU won the first two matchups this year. This is the only game in the tournament so far, even including the matches that happen later, that this will be the third time a team has faced a team, and we're going to get that here today.
Yeah, we were talking about Duquesne. Was it Duquesne drawing the tough?
Yeah, Duquesne drew the tough one.
Against St. Louis?
Yes.
Well, this has got to be the second toughest draw because, like you said, they're playing for a third time. It's really hard to beat a team 3 times in the same season, Darrell. So VCU has that task today. And St. Joseph's, like you said, they're senior heavy. So you've got experience. You've got a group of girls who've seen postseason experience. Like I said, they went to the NIT last year, lost to West Virginia in the second round. They're ready to go.
Well, we're about to get on the tip here. Just waiting a little bit. The referees haven't blown the whistle, but we're about to get action underway. This is game 1 of 4. Lamont will be also broadcasting with us at the 4:30 hour as Fordham takes on the UMass men and women. And then Russ Telefero will be with me for the next game, which is a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. As we got number 5 Davidson taking on number 4 Dayton.
Oh, man, that's
your
be a
pick,
good
isn't
one.
it?
That's, man, my eyes are going to be all on that one.
So what do you see VCU doing to start this one? Because, I mean, do you feel like they need to get the jump early and get comfortable? Or if you're St. Joe's, is that what you need to do if you're St. Joe's?
VCU is going to want to bring the Stu Magic from Stewart Siegel Center. That's the Stewart Siegel Center reference there.
Yeah, that's right, the Stu Magic.
Yeah, they're going to want to bring that here. So they're going to pressure early. They're going to play. You're going to see tough defense You're going to see a lot of ball movement and definitely a lot of pressure defensively.
Well, they
And here we
definitely look calm as Pasha Grover wins the tip. Nia Williams is in control here for VCU. She has the basketball, takes the dribble, hands it over to Taya Robinson, who made first team all defense. Oh, lost control of the ball there. And Pasha Grover was able to recover. And almost stolen there by
St.
Roy.
Joseph's gets the steal quickly.
And great job there by Roy just getting in that passing lane. And now we have the Hawks with the basketball. Fisher takes a dribble, hands it over to Monahan. That's going to be an interesting matchup today between Williams and Monahan.
St. Joseph spreading the floor early.
Baisden inside to
Off her
Fisher.
foot.
And that's going to head to VCU.
So 2 quick turnovers, too, by both teams. Look for them to try to settle in, take care of the ball. That's going to be heavy down the stretch.
I think that might be a little bit of nerves.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. So Williams gives it in to Pasha Grover, who gives it right back to Williams. He brings the ball off the floor here. 9 minutes and 10 seconds.
VCU running high ball screens off the free throw line extended.
Robinson driving it in the paint. Gets it
Tough
in for the
move.
first 2 points. Taya Robinson.
And VCU turns around and looks like they're in full court man here.
So right now, Roy over to Monahan. Monahan has it. Gives it over, dribbles to Fisher. Fisher then swings it to Roy. To Basin at the top of the key. Down to Monahan. And Monahan takes a step back as Robinson, one of the best defensive players in the Atlantic 10.
Good communication by VCU, switching on the picks.
Oh, nice jump shot there by Jaycott.
Yeah, that was nice.
And that's how you get on the board there for St. Joe's. 2-2. 8 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock.
She found her mid-range. This is going to be a chess match all day, Darrell.
I agree with you, Lamonte. They're going to have to. It's going to be a battle. I don't think it's going to be an easy one for VCU. As Taya Reed has it. First team all conference. Off the backboard, Pasha Grover inside for 2. Sophia Pasha Grover.
Pasha Grover. She is establishing herself on that rebound early.
And that's what you're going to have to do, be able to be there and clean up. Some days you got to be a cleanup woman, and that's what she had to do there.
Definitely.
Rebound by Williams, and she presses up the floor. Straight to the basket in the inside. Nicely done by Naira Williams.
Coast to coast from Williams.
You never see the facilitator go to work, and we just saw her do it there.
6-2 VCU over St. Joe's.
7 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock. 6-2 VCU up early here in this first quarter. Fisher has it on the right elbow. Gives it to Monahan. Drives towards the basket.
Nice
goes around.
move.
Ooh, blocked there by Robinson.
And here comes VCU with that defense.
Robinson looking. She's
got
Archie.
Numbers.
And she changed her mind. Looks inside to
What a
Pasha
pass.
Grover.
Oh, the block.
Great job there by Fisher. Fisher comes in and gets the block on Pasha Grover. And Pasha Grover head to the line.
That was a key block by Fisher there. They give up that basket. They're down 8-2, and they're looking at one possession away from almost an early panic timeout.
Well, here we go, 6-2. Pasha Grover heading to the line from Moscow, Russia, and she misses the first.
Yeah, see, that's a pretty good foul. When they talk about smart fouls, that's one right there. That swings the momentum if you go instead of you going down by 6 right away.
So now we have Maleshka, who also made first team all freshman. Congratulations to Cassini. Maleshka from Belarus. And we have Madison Haddix Covington making her entry in the game, as well as Danielle Hammond for VCU. So VCU has changed it up quick, and we talked about that in the preview show, how they just keep them rotating, and they make teams tired.
And this is a defensive lineup. You see they're in the press now that St. Joseph just broke, and they're going to get a shot out of it if not VCU recovers.
And looks like Jaycott has it, gives it up to Monahan at the top of the key. 7-2 VCU, 7 minutes left here in this first period. Baisden has it on the far elbow. Driving to the basket in the inside. And Baisden couldn't do it. Maleshka with the rebound.
Nice look. She got all the way to the hoop. You just got to finish there.
And now Williams brings it up the floor here. 7-2 VCU over St. Joe's. 6 minutes and 40 seconds here in the first period. Robinson has it inside. Got it.
And one. Oh, they call a charge.
They're going to change. And they said there's going to be an offensive foul. Great job there by Katie Jaycott.
That was a close call. She looked like she was in the restricted area, Darrell. So I'm not sure if it was the right call, but it was definitely a good job for her to take that charge there.
Katie Maycock is coming in the game here. Excuse me, Katie Mayock is coming in the game for St. Joe's for Fisher, the freshman forward, 6'2". We have her go up against Hammond.
Tell you what, Coach Griffin was definitely glad to see that that charge.
7-2, 6 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. Basin has it, looks inside of Jaycock with
Hook
the
shot.
Oh! And that hook shot rolled out. It looked like it was going to go in, but no go on that one.
Flashes a Kareem there.
Yeah, I know, right? Taya Reed takes it up the floor, slows it down, gives it off to Williams. Williams to Molesca. Now Haddix Covington takes it here from the near wing and drives in the inside and misses. And Hammond battling.
It's going to be VCU ball.
Mayock. And like Lamont said, it will be VCU ball. Reed takes it out of bounds. Being guarded by Basin. Gets it into Molesca. Molesca. Oh, posting up.
What
Ooh.
a move.
I love the move there. And she gets fouled.
Tell you what, that is some strong fundamentals there. Molesca gets the ball in the wing. She's in triple threat position, faces up to the basket, and then backs her all the way down to where she gets fouled.
Yeah, she had. I mean, she's so linky. I mean, you look at Molesca, and you know, I always talk about her unique. You look at how her physical stature is. She's a very unique, like, defensive stance with her hands down low, and it works.
Yeah,
it works.
She's one of those players that you can count on her when you have a player out or you're not doing as well. When Tara Reid was missing in the Dayton game, she scored 17 points.
And she was phenomenal in that affair. 9-2 after both free throws they made there by Molesca. 5 minutes and 40 seconds here as Jaycock gets it out to Monahan. St. Joe's needs something here.
Yeah, momentum VCU right now. The bench is actually going crazy over the defense that they're playing.
Roig. Oh, nice pass
That
in
was
between
nice.
two defenders by Roig. And right underneath the basket, able to find Mayock for two. 9-4 VCU.
She's going to be key. She led all freshmen last year on this team in games played, points, rebounds, assists, and steals.
Oh. Reed, driving to the basket, and Jaycock went flying back. And I'm not going to say she was trying to flop there, but she definitely tried to sell that foul on that one.
Yeah, VCU's showing their strength. I mean, again, Molesca with a back down to the basket. Tara Reid has gone into the paint a few times strong. Taya Robinson has also slashed the paint. So if you are St. Joe's right now, you're definitely going to have to keep your composure defensively and not let them inside.
And Reed knocks down the first. Now, in the last game that we did with Reed, she started off from the free throw line 10 for 10. And she was just dominant in that performance against Davidson. It's crazy because she really didn't shoot that much from the field. It all came from driving to the basket and getting free throws.
And that's good basketball right there.
And she misses that one. I might have jinxed her. And it will be St. Joe's basketball as it rolls out of bounds. And there's our friend, the Hawk.
The Hawk.
He is back, ladies and gentlemen.
This is a one-year anniversary since him and Rob had a little fallout.
Yeah,
for
just a little bit of a fallout. But it looks like they've made up, and that's a good deal.
That's always good.
10-4 VCU over St. Joe's. 5 minutes left here in the first period. Monahan being guarded by Petrova, who's now in the game. Taya Robinson has made her way back into the game. Roig driving and behind
She's
the back.
methodical.
Looking. Nicely using that pivot
Swarming
foot.
defense by VCU.
Oh, just
Contested shot.
And that's a foul. That's a late foul. I'll tell you what, St. Joe's got bailed out on that one by that foul at the end. And it looks like we're going to have our first timeout here with the score. 4 minutes and 40 seconds here left in the first period. VCU up early, 10-4. All right, we're back here from this timeout. 10-4, VCU up early. With 4 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock, and right now in the game for St. Joe's is Jaycock, Monahan, Roig. It looks like we have a new person in the game, and Mary Sheehan. And we talked a little bit about Mary Sheehan in our pre-show and what type of player that she can be.
Yeah, I think between her and Rachel Gardner as well, the transfer from Boston College, they may be able to do some damage in here.
So at the line here
Mayock.
It's Mayock, and she misses the first. And you talked about right before she got fouled. That Havoc defense was really on point right
Definitely. They could not get a break.
And she makes the second. 10-5. 4 minutes and 40 seconds.
And they go into a full court press here.
And Maleska gets it into Petrova. Finds Robinson. Robinson, and full court press all the way. Maleska swings it. Taya Reed. And she gets pushed from behind, but they're going to say that she traveled first.
Yeah, she stopped on that pivot foot. It was close, but I don't know.
Well, maybe a temptation slide on that one.
And VCU is also in the press, so now we have what that we were expecting in the 8-10 here.
And Jaycock, nice job there by Petrova.
Slaps it out of her hand.
Petrova heading up the floor. Slows it down, gets it over to Robinson. She's calling out directions, getting her teammates moved around here. 4 minutes and 12 seconds here.
Now they're limited in the half court now.
Maleska to Hammond. Driving to the basket.
No good.
And it rolls off. Hammond, who made third team all conference.
Roy gets the rebound.
Ooh. And Reed battling there with Sheehan, and Robinson almost stole it. She lunged just a little bit, and Monahan could have made her pay, but decided to take a step back.
Stu Magic has made it. VCU is everywhere on defense right now, Darrell.
3 minutes and 40 seconds. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Jump shot there by Mayock. No good. Rebound by Petrova.
Oh, she's not looking. Hammond was not looking for the pass.
Yeah,
St. Joe's comes the other way.
Just a little bit of miscommunication there. 10-5. Jaycock behind the back, swinging it over to Roy. Driving it. And it's blocked by Maleska. So long, so lengthy.
You said it.
I tell you, she's a great defender. She will be a person that we talk about all defensive team here in the next few years.
Yeah, Maleska is that X factor. She can do it all.
Robinson over to Reed on the right wing. She has it. Looks inside to Hammond, and that's going to be a tall. Yeah, I knew that one was coming.
That one hurt a little bit.
She took every bit of contact. And for Danielle Hammond, coming back to her home state, she's from Philadelphia, and she's hanging in Pittsburgh today. But Hammond, very physical down low, very no nonsense.
Yeah, VCU's trying to establish themselves in terms of size and just defensive dominance right now.
So here we go. St. Joe's has a basketball, still a 5-point lead. VCU up 10-5, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first period. Monahan has it at the top. Over to Sheehan. Sheehan looking. Williams guarding Sheehan and swings over to Monahan on the right wing. Gives it to Bazin, who's back in the ball game. The senior. Mayock in a little bit of trouble looking for Monahan, who drives in the inside with the scoop layup, but she couldn't finish.
Had a good look there, couldn't do it.
Oh, nice pass at the floor by Williams to Reed.
And one!
In the inside there. Beautifully done there by Williams to Reed. Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass.
It was nice.
First team all conference.
And when they're playing defense like that, Darrell, and they're able to put so much pressure on St. Joseph's, it becomes a transition for VCU. You get them to make a bad pass or a bad decision, or they get in an unlikely spot with the ball, and that's VCU territory all day.
So here we go. And Reed knocks it down. Reed comes in there and finalizes that three-point play.
4 points for Tara Reed.
She's looking good so far.
Here we go. St. Joseph's trying to bring it up the floor. VCU still in the press.
Jaycock over to Monahan. And Monahan dribbles it back to the top of the key, being guarded by Robinson. Gives it to Bazin. Bazin pulls the jumper.
Shot.
Boom!
Crystalline
Bazin.
Wow. 13-8, VCU over St. Joe's.
Mostly a huge one there for Bazin.
Definitely.
Minute 50 left. Robinson being guarded by Sheehan. Pasha Grover, who's back in the game with the pick. And over to Williams. Williams to Robinson. Inside to Pasha Grover. They're looking to double team her.
Splits the double team.
And now Sydney Archie, who's back in the game for VCU, battling down low, couldn't get it. Monahan bringing it up the floor.
Fisher's back in the game and grabs that important rebound. Now she faces up on offense.
Ooh. Up and under there by Whisper Fisher.
Finishes with the left hand.
Man, Whisper.
13-10.
They said whisper while you work. Well, whisper while you work, ladies and gentlemen. Reed driving it inside over Sheehan.
Oh.
That was just tough.
Circus shot.
I'm not going to say anything, but I think I said in our pre-show a few days ago that she's going to be the #1 player to watch out for in this tournament.
Yeah, you did, and she's getting hot.
15-10. 50 seconds left in this first quarter. Monahan to Jaycock for 3, and rebound by Sydney Archie. Robinson will bring it up the floor for VCU. She thought about going to Pasha Grove, and she started smiling.
She had the baseball pass for a moment.
And she thought twice about it. They slow it down. 32 seconds left. Sheehan battling against Robinson. Gives it over to Reed. Reed makes a move. That might have been a travel.
No, she got the ball knocked out of her hands, so she put it one more time on the floor.
Yeah, the referee must have been blocking my vision on that one because it definitely looked like it, but she got away.
She took an extra step because the ball was deflected.
Great job there by Reed recovering, and Reed right now is balling out 8 points, 3 for 4 from the field, 2 for 3 from the free throw line.
With no signs of slowing down.
17-10 VCU. Jaycock.
No good.
And rebound Archie. That's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first period with the score VCU 17, St. Joe's 10. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. Third quarter action underway. Score right now, 29-25 as we enter the third quarter. St. Joe's has the basketball.
Right now in the game for St. Joseph, Fisher, Roy, Baisden, Monahan, Jaycock.
Jaycock from downtown.
I said her name, huh?
Oh, they're going to say she was on the line. So 29-27.
Give it a 2. St. Joe's is hanging in with VCU so far.
It's a very nice long 2 on that one. Archie. Reed in the inside, and that one will not fall. She's getting to the basket, it's not happening.
Another missed layup for VCU. How about that?
That's the one thing that's worried me so far. There's a lot of missed opportunities, and right now VCU is 10 for 26 from the field.
They're hanging on. They've missed a lot of easy looks.
And now St. Joe's is no better with there being 10 for 32. So, to be honest with you, both teams are kind of shooting themselves out of the game or in the game, and Baisden misses rebound Reed.
I think that was a heat check. It's the first one she's missed in a while.
Archie driving inside right hand.
In and out.
And it rolls out.
The baskets do not like VCU right now.
Royage has the basketball here for St. Joe's. In between the leg. Falola Royage. Royage, the sophomore guard, 5'9".
She missed some time last year due to an injury.
Oh, that's a tough shot there by Royage. Yeah, the first game we did for St. Joe's last year, she did not play in that game, but she was there for the second when they played VCU.
Yeah. She's from Barcelona, Spain.
29-29. VCU's got to figure something out. St. Joe's is hanging around. Robinson has it. Ooh, almost.
Yeah, early VCU did a lot of Williams.
And Pasha Grover touches it, but no good. And St. Joe's has a chance to take the lead here. Monahan on the break. Gives it to Jaycock. And she misses the entire basket. Rebound by Williams. Now she's pushing the floor all the way, and she curls back out and slows it down here for the Rams.
Yeah, when they run that fast-paced game, VCU, that's when they went up early by 7. But now, in the half-court offense, St. Joseph is making it tough for VCU.
Reed battling inside. She toughed that one in there.
She forced it in.
She forced it in there. She used her body and just said, I need you to go in. No ifs, ands, or buts.
So much body control for Tara Reed going to the basket.
Young lady from New Zealand. 31-29. 7 minutes and 13 seconds left in the third period. Royage over to Jaycock, who thought about the three, drove to the basket, kicks it to Baisden.
Oh, man, right in front of us.
Right in front of us.
The follow-through was It was epic.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I knew that was going in the time before she even turned and shot it.
Release is so smooth.
And St. Joe's got a 1-point lead. Archie over to Williams. 6 minutes and 44 seconds. VCU down by 1. Pasha Grover inside, up and under. She's going to get some contact and go to the line.
That's a nice move.
Got to give her credit on that one, and Pasha Grover will head to the line. I will say this. I mean, watching Pasha Grover, development over the last 2 years, like when she first got here, you can tell there was a little bit of a barrier thing going on. They were trying to get a feel, for her new teammates. And Pasha Grover was there first. Then Petrova came, and then Maleska came. But Maleska didn't come into this year, but the other two kind of, got into the mix. Right now, VCU tied it up, 32-32.
Yeah, and one of the things Coach Boyle told us earlier this season is that this team really gels well. So maybe that was part of that formula, is getting them to work together and feel like a unit.
I said Pasha Grover's, she's got long arms. Watching her shoot the free throws, it seems like the ball is in the air for a long time. It's such a good release. It sits there. Nice lollipop effect.
VCU back in the press right now.
Jaycock driving. This is off the Mayock. And that one almost killed the scoreboard. 33-32, VCU up.
I wonder if VCU has any plans right now to slow down Baisden. She's 4 for 4 from three-point range. Has not missed. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have to. You know who I'd put on them?
Oh, nice move.
Oh, Jaycock and the inside, and they couldn't go through. Those are the type of baskets that are hurting both teams right now.
Them. Nice move to the basket, went baseline, and she could not get it to go.
Reed has it. Kicks over to Haddixton Covington. Maleska now has it at the top of the key, gives it over to Reed, who takes it from the left wing inside, and she's going to be fouled.
I think she got the call that time. Looks like that St. Joseph's actually got hand on the ball first, but Tara Reed's been going to the basket so much this game. Officials are like, must be a foul.
No matter what.
She gets contact every time.
That's what I was saying earlier. She's able to use her body to, even if it's, in my opinion, there's a few times where it looked like the fouls probably should have been against her, but she's made it look really good.
She played little basketball at Life Center Academy. Russ will be happy.
Yep, because it's in New Jersey.
You got it.
Man, she missed both.
Taya
Robinson in the inside. Gets the two now. She'll have an opportunity.
That's a heads-up play. It's a heads-up play. She missed both free throws.
Oh, well, wait a minute. She did. She missed both free throws. They had me thinking this for a second. I said, wait a minute. Did she miss both free throws? But 35-32 as Robinson has a chance to go to the line.
Did she?
She did.
She did, okay.
She did.
Now I'm double guessing.
Like I said, the scoreboard kind of threw me for a loop. 35-32. And Robinson ahead to the line to try to make this a 4-point game again. And she can't. And Maleska's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, they got her with the reach. Like you said, those long arms. Sometimes she pokes it away, but this time she gets caught reaching.
Yeah. 35-32. 6 minutes and 1 second left here in this third period.
Maleska does have 3 blocks and a steal, though.
And if I'm Reed, I'm not letting Basin out of my sight.
Yeah.
Jaycock has it. On the right wing, and it's stolen by Maleska. Maleska up the floor. And great job by Monahan. We're trading steals here.
She checked it out. There's another one.
And there's another one.
Hammond this time comes up with it.
Oh, man. Back to back to back. Drake would be proud. 35-32. Reed driving. Oh, splits the defenders in the inside. Taylor Reed. Ladies and gentlemen, she's got 16.
So crafty.
Right now, she's got 16 points leading the way for VCU.
37-32 VCU over St. Joseph's right now.
Royage over to Mayock. And they got Monahan. Boom!
Wow.
Alyssa Monahan right in front of her bench. And she's got Fisher doing the arrow, little Josh Norman love on that one.
Yeah.
37-35. Like I said before, St. Joe's is not going away. It's been a really good game so far.
It has. It has. What I expect from these two teams as Hammond.
Oh, tough rebound there. Oh, Robinson had an opportunity, and that will be St. Joe's basketball.
Hammond misses from point-blank range again. She gets all the way positioned right where she wants to be. Can't get it to go.
All right, we're going to head to the timeout here. 37-35, VCU up by 2 with 4 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. All right, y'all, we are back here from the timeout. VCU holding on to a 2-point lead, 37-35. 4 minutes and 42 seconds here in the third period.
This game has been everything that we expected it to be. It's a close, tight-knit game. Both teams playing tight defense, and both teams are coming up short sometimes in these layups and open opportunities around the basket.
Well, let's see what happens here if they can start making those clutch ones, because it's hurting both teams right now.
Every possession counts.
4 minutes and 33 seconds. Monahan has it. Looking to either tie up or retake the lead here for St. Joe's. Mayock Monahan being guarded by Robinson. Hammond. Maybe a mismatch on both ends there. Jaycock being guarded by Haddix Covington. Driving to the basket. Jaycock with the reverse.
Nice.
Ooh, that was beautiful.
Nice move by Jaycock.
High off the glass. 37-37. I think we're going to be in store for a crazy fourth quarter.
Definitely.
Robinson over to Haddix Covington. Robinson driving inside,
Nice
looking
pass
at
to
the
Hammond.
diamond, and no. Mayock and it goes in, but they're going to say
called
it's
it
on the floor. Yeah. The first one might have been, but they didn't call it. Then that second one, it was like, nah, you're on the floor.
Yeah.
And they're having a little discussion here.
Trying to say whether or not it's a shooting foul.
Blocking foul.
They gave her the basket.
Did they give her the? They gave her the basket.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was going to say that. If you call that a shooting foul, you got to give him the basket because she was shooting.
She was shooting. She wasn't active shooting. That's why I was kind of wondering what happened on that one. It was kind of weird.
Yep. Once they started conversing about it, I figured they were going to give her the basket.
So 39-37. Hammond heading to the free throw line right now. Today, Hammond is 1 for 3. You can make it 2 for 4.
Yeah. And it's good to see her see the ball go in the basket because she's missed a few at the basket. And that was a tough one that she made.
Exactly. They get it up to Sheehan, who's back in the game here for St. Joe's. 3:35 left, 18 seconds on the shot clock. Basin being guarded by Reed. Fisher back in the game. Oh, man. Basin. Oh, beautifully done.
Nice job by Monahan to set that backdoor screen.
They
and
said
free Basin up.
They just said whistle while you work. No. Whisper while you work. Because that's what she's doing right now. 40-39. Reed lost control of it. Great job there by Whisper. On the floor there, Whisper Fisher.
You better listen out for that Whisper because she's coming for the rock.
If I'm VCU right now, VCU's usually good for going on a good run. It hasn't happened yet. But like I said, if they keep letting St. Joe's hang around, this could be a very interesting outcome.
And I don't know if O'Boyle knows which lineup to go with. Taya Robinson not getting a lot of production, so she's back and forth between her and Williams.
Haddix Covington with a long shot there. Maleska with the hustle. And it's going to be St. Joe's, yeah. Said it went out of bounds.
Yeah, and they're definitely going to have to do something because Tara Reid is out of the game right now. And she's definitely the leading scorer for VCU.
She's got 16 right now for VCU.
Next closest person is 6 with Hammond.
And Basin has it, being guarded by Williams. Stolen by Hammond.
She's coming up big right now.
Third team all conference. Danielle Hammond. Great year for that young lady. First in A-10 in field goal percentage.
I think last year she was close to leading the A-10.
Robinson in the inside. Taya Robinson, and you just said it. She
Spoke
had to come through, and there she is, 42-39.
That's what they needed.
Monahan inside. Floater blocked by Maleska. Who else?
It's going to be a jump.
Who else?
Wow. Is that 4?
That's 3 for Maleska. Unless we're waiting for the update on that, but it looks
Yeah.
like it's 3 for Maleska because that other one, it should be 4.
Right.
She got
they
a piece
didn't
of
give it
that
to
other
her.
one, yeah.
Right. 3 blocks, 2 steals.
This is a great eye for the basketball. Whisper. Fisher handing over to Sheehan. Jaycock driving at the 8-10 logo.
Nice.
And that one rattles
man.
out. Maleska with the
She
rebound.
created so much space. Stepped away from Hammond and could not get it to go.
Maleska's got 5 rebounds on the day.
And 4 blocks. They gave her block back.
They did give it a block back. There you go. 42-39. In the inside. Nice little move there by Maleska. Cassini Maleska. I tell you what.
She's so fundamentally sound, Darrell. I mean, she faces up to the basket. She knows when to back down to the basket. And she has so much awareness.
So calm. You never see her get rattled.
Never.
44-39. St. Joe's trying to get something going. Sheehan has it. Bazin, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Monahan tried to come off of that pick.
Herself.
Oh, my.
She got tripped up.
I got to give her credit because if she could have just took it to the floor there, and at the last second she said, I could get a shooting foul. It's like you can see her thinking
the
that
funny
she was.
part was, with 5 ticks left on the shot clock, Tay Robinson looks around at the ref like, you got to be kidding me. She said, we played defense for 30 seconds, and that's what ends up the end result.
Well, they did not give her the shooting foul,
They
but it was a good thought on her part. And they get a new shot clock. Minute 9 left here in the third quarter. Inside to Fisher. Fisher battling against Pasha Grover. Nice right hand hook, but no good. And Maleska with another rebound.
Here we go.
That's going to be number 6.
6.6 rebounds, 4 blocks.
All around player.
She's the Draymond Green right now.
She is. 44-39. Robinson backing Sheehan down. Gives it over to Haddix Covington, back to Robinson. Robinson inside, blocked by Sheehan. Great defense there by Mary Sheehan.
Showing the length.
Monahan gives it to Bazin, back to Monahan. So they're going to slow it down here. 21 seconds on the shot clock, 30 seconds on the game clock.
Big possession here for St. Joseph's.
Fisher over to Jaycock. Jaycock being guarded by Maleska. Thinks about it, a little bit of a crossover move. Up and under. I couldn't get it to fall.
She had Bazin cutting. She cut at the perfect time and did not see her.
8 seconds here.
Oh, no. It looks like
Jaycock is down. She's
is.
holding her knee. 3 seconds on the clock.
Not the one
Haddix
with the
Covington fading. Maleska puts it up, and it will be no good, but she is in pain.
Oh, yeah. Jaycock is down for sure.
She is holding the back of her leg, and that's never a good thing. That's not something you want to see.
Not good.
She is thriving in pain and crying. I do not know. We don't. Unfortunately, we don't have a replay
I didn't
thing
see
to
it
see
either.
here.
It
But
looks like she might have banged knees with someone. I don't know if two players collided.
No. Okay, she tried to stretch it just now, and it looked like she couldn't get anything on it.
Yeah, it looks like it's hard for her to extend it right now. We're going to let her get looked at and go to a timeout here. We got end of the third quarter. VCU 44, St. Joseph's 39.
I was talking to Stabman. He said that watch out for the ACL on that one because he's torn his ACL. She's already got a brace on one knee, and you know how that works with that type of situations. But
yeah, she's walking off.
She's
That's
walking
good.
off.
That's good.
That's a good deal. Well, 44-39, ladies and gentlemen. VCU up by 5. We'll be back in just a little bit. Fourth quarter action about to get underway. 44-39. VCU is up. And it looks like it will be VCU basketball as Haddix Covington will take it out. So Haddix Covington, Williams, Reed, Pasha Grover, and Archie in the game for VCU. You got Monahan, Roigi, Bazin, Sheehan, and Fisher in for St. Joe.
Triple teams Tara Reed. They get call her for the travel.
And did they call the
they
call the travel?
For the travel.
I was like, man, she found another way to get to the line.
I thought so too. St. Joseph trying to tough it out here in the fourth quarter. Been out-rebounded so far by VCU by 10.
44-39. Swings it to Bazin. That one was a little high. I thought I would have to duck.
It was coming for you.
Monahan has it. Being guarded. Good pick there by Fisher. Gives it to Raj. Oh, Fisher in the inside
Nice
with
move.
the reverse and
Cannot
cannot
get it to go.
capitalize. Pasha go over the rebound. Williams up the floor. Williams
Nice move.
battling
They
to the
got her.
basket, but nice she-hand on that one.
Yep. Nice aggressive move by Williams. She's so shifty.
And Williams head to the line. And we talk about Williams, and she doesn't. I know I've talked about the last few games. She's not that much of a scorer. She can score,
Yeah.
but she's more of a facilitator.
Yeah, and she does. She controls the pace. Like I said, she was the person O'Boyle kept going to when VCU would kind of go on a scoring drought. She'd put her back in the game, and the team scoring would pick up because she pushes the ball down the court.
And she knocks it in. Williams now has 3 points on the day, 5 rebounds. Second in the team on rebounds right now. Tower Pasha Grover is Williams.
Now the guard trio is in. You got Reed, Taya Robinson, and Williams. Sydney Archie in the game as well.
So that's a little speed. Got a little height in there, but there's a lot of speed on the floor right now.
Definitely.
Got to come back, Fisher. Fisher looking back door
Tip pass.
to Royji.
Tara Reed comes up with the loose ball, but then it's knocked out of bounds. And it's going to stay here with St. Joseph's.
8 minutes, 53 seconds on the clock. 45-39. VCU. VCU trying to hold on and trying to get to day 2. And that one's going to be on Monahan.
I think they get Taya Robinson. Taya Robinson for the hold.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? Good look there, Lamont, because I definitely was looking on the wrong one on that one.
That's all right.
So that one actually against Robinson.
They barely get it in there.
45-39. VCU holding on a 6-point lead.
Let's see who the go-to person is going to be. For the players in the game, Basin has 15.
Basin misses her first 3, I believe.
Yep. She's now 4 for 5.
I'm sorry if I sound shocked.
I was too, the way
just
she's
don't-
been letting it fly.
Reed has it. Driving to the basket. A little bit of a push, in my opinion. Got some contact, and I think this one is going to be against Royji.
She is what they call a bully in the paint, Darrell. Tara Reed drives to the basket, and she drives and means it.
So now Reed ahead to the free throw line. And today she's 4 for 7 from the free throw line. 16 points. She's got 3 rebounds and 4 turnovers. That's a number that you don't like to see.
I think it's going to come down to the battle of the supporting cast. I mean, Reed with 16, Basin with 15. The next person that's the next leading scorer for St. Joseph's is Monahan, that's on the court, and she has 5. And now Basin looks like she's going to go to the bench to get a rest. So who's going to step up here for St. Joseph?
That's going to be the critical
Jay
thing.
Cott is back in the game. She has 9 points.
That good to hear that she's looked like she's moving about, and they've braced the other knee now.
Yeah.
She's
What a
really,
warrior.
I mean, for you to come back in there, she was in a lot of pain before she came off the floor. Monahan off the side of the rim on the left side, and that's going to be VCU basketball.
Goes off of Fisher.
And she knew it too. Petrova now in the game for VCU, taking over Robinson.
St. Joseph's in a full court press.
Williams up the floor. Being guarded by Monahan. 8 minutes and 2 seconds left here in this fourth quarter. Petrova over to Pasha Grover. She thought about it. Oh, that was a good thought. That was from here. It looked like a really good thought, but
Tara Reed got a head start on the backdoor cut, and at first she didn't see her.
I don't think she was going to throw it, and then she realized late, oh, I should throw the basketball, and then it was just too late. Just a second more. Either way, probably would have looked like a thing of magic. Stew magic.
Stew magic.
Driving to the basket.
Oh.
Royge will head to the line.
Tara Reed had great position there. She just stuck her head in there at the last second.
Royge has got 2 points today, 4 rebounds, and with 2 assists. And she'll head to the free throw line. And still right now a 7-point lead for VCU with 7 minutes and 37 seconds. Royge will miss the first.
5.9 points a game this season. So far, Warriors, like you said, 2 points, 1 for 4 from the field.
Roy looking to make this second one, make it a 6-point game. And
He's up there and no good.
Look at that. I thought it was going to stay.
I
thought it was going to stay on the back for a minute. As Williams has the basketball. Archie over to Williams. Monahan guarding at the top.
Hammond's back in the game.
Gives it inside to Hammond. Fisher guarding Hurd, swings it over to Petrova. Oh. And she's going to miss that one off the back, and that one's going to be against Archie. I think they're going to give it. They actually give it to Hammond.
Yeah, she got her over the top.
7-point lead for VCU, trying to hold on and make it to day 2.
St. Joe's, they're going to have to come up with some offensive production here with Baisden on the bench.
46-39. Hand off to Roy.
And Jaycott. Maybe it's her.
Roy over to Monahan. Monahan has it, being guarded by Petrova, and they're going to call that one on Petrova.
That's going to be the 4th VCU team foul, so they're going to be careful not to put St. Joe's on the line here.
You know what that means? Long 4th quarters. You know how it is once they get close to that mark.
You know how it goes. Taya Robinson back in. Petrova. Got Maleshka, Hammond, and Reed for VCU.
And Roy, Jaycock, Monahan, Fisher, and Sheehan for St. Joe's. Monahan gives it over to Jaycock, who looks like she's able to move around quite a bit on that knee now. That's a good sign. A little bit nice mover there against Maleshka. Jaycock off the back of the rim. Tough rebound by Reed. Now she's going to head up the floor. She's looking for that opportunity to drive to the basket inside, and you can count it. She's got 19.
Tara Reed is going off.
We've got a timeout as Reed almost has, well, she's getting closer to having half of the team's points, but with 19 points.
She has half of St. Joseph's points.
She definitely does on that one.
19. St. Joseph's has 39 right now.
Maleshka right now has 7 rebounds, leading the way for VCU on that end, and Williams has 2 assists. Baisden, who's been on the bench a little bit the last few minutes, has 15 points. Fisher leading the way in assists and rebounds with 7 and 2 respectively.
Tara Reed coming up big here. 19 points in 27 minutes.
Well, we'll see how things go here after this timeout. 6 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. VCU up 48-39. Back here from the timeout. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in this quarter. As Monahan brings the ball up the floor here for St. Joseph's.
VCU has its largest lead by 9 points here, 48-39.
Baisden back in the ball game. 3 opportunity. Baisden and nothing. Missed to the left side of the basket.
VCU getting really tough on defense.
Reed inside to Hammond. Kicks out to Robinson. VCU holding on to a 9-point lead. It's starting to spread out just a little bit. They've done it kind of methodical today. Well, let's go over to Robinson. Being guarded by Baisden.
VCU taking their time. Not on the shot clock.
I love how Baisden looked like, are you going to come towards me or not? Reed with the jumper.
Mid-range. She's everywhere.
She's got 21.
She's everywhere.
Tara Reed.
Slash into the basket, mid-range.
I don't want to brag, but I'm just saying.
It looks good.
I feel good about it.
They look good. They look real good.
And right now, VCU has an 11-point lead. If you're St. Joe's right now, Lamont, what are you doing? What do you want?
It's funny because it's not really their game to speed up the game, but they almost need to do that here, Darrell.
Jaycock misses on the side of the rim.
You're going to need a lot of possessions on VCU when you're down 11.
Sheehan jumper, no good. If I'm Coach Griffin, maybe they just had a timeout, but something might have to give here.
Yeah, you might have to burn one more because you're going to need stops and you're going to need calculated offensive plays to be able to get you back in striking distance of VCU right now.
11-point game, 4 minutes and 43 seconds. Maleshka.
Bang!
Cassini Maleshka.
That might have been a dagger there.
From Belarus.
Still got room.
Big time shot, 14 points. She's amazing to watch.
She's been balling today.
She's amazing to watch.
9 points.
Now we see why she's on the all-freshman team.
9 points. She has 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 blocks, 2 steals from Maleshka.
That's a pretty good day there for Maleshka.
Wow.
So 53-39. And I'm just very impressed with what we see. We got a timeout here, 53-39 with 4 minutes and 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Timeout is over. 53-39, VCU up with 4 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock here. Monahan up the floor. Gives it over to Bazin. Bazin being guarded by Reed. Bazin driving to the basket. Nice
finish. She immediately comes back and makes an impact.
And drove the baseline with the right-hand layup. 59-41. 12-point game here for VCU. If you're VCU, you want to just kill this clock.
Yeah, you're about 12, 53 points. Take care of the ball and play sound defense.
53-41. Petrova.
Reed.
A little bit of a pump fake.
No good.
Lost him.
Robinson with the rebound. That's huge.
Great job there by Robinson. 12-point game. Robinson being double teamed by Royge and Jaycock. Looks like Williams is about to make her way back into the game. 3 minutes and 41 seconds.
I think Stu Magic is showing itself right now here.
It is that. 53-41. The only thing that's lacking, and I know they can't do it because it's inside to Maleshka. She's got 11.
She's not letting off the gas pedal.
And Maleshka is having herself a great day. 55-41. So right now, if you're St. Joe's, you got to find a way to get back in, but the time is starting to run a little short.
Yeah, and it's a longer time in between their converted field goals.
And that one hits off the left side of the rim. Williams has the rebound.
Williams with 5 rebounds. Don't tell a guard she can't rebound, man.
She's had a pretty solid day today. She does it all. One of those players that, like, you know, with VCU that just finds, Williams in the inside with the right hand. Pasha Grover with the rebound. Kicks it out to Reed. Oh, I thought Reed was going to pull it.
No, smart to hold it.
Changed her mind and said, let's kill this clock. And it looks like we may have.
Maybe a clock issue.
Yeah, they're trying to fix something out here. 2 minutes and 44 seconds. VCU up 55-41. 14-point lead. They're 2 minutes away from punching that ticket to the semis.
Yeah, well, I mean, St. Joe's, give them credit. They were hanging in there. First half for VCU, even in the third quarter, it was a tight third quarter. But VCU went back to what they're used to. Tight defense. Seemed like nobody could score but Basin in the second half for St. Joseph's.
I hate to say this, but do you think that time that they took Basin out for a rest, do you think that might have been a semi-doom? Because they were still in the game.
Right.
And when they took her out, it slowly started drifting away from them, and then they put her back in the game.
I don't think it was that much as VCU asserting themselves in every aspect of the game. I mean, VCU started turning St. Joseph's over. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't that they only couldn't score, but they were also turning it over, which leads to VCU points in a hurry.
Well, it's been one of those days here. VCU, it hasn't looked pretty. A lot of the game, it hasn't looked pretty, but they fought in this one, and now they're holding on to that 14-point lead with 2 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, it's A-10-esque, though, that's for sure. A lot of defense. We saw a lot of blocks, a lot of early fouls and turnovers before, the game was muddy. But now after it's got cleaned up, VCU finds themselves up with the 14-point lead.
Well, they're just trying to hold on here. And there's a good job there by Monahan. And
St. Joseph's wanted to jump ball. They got scrappy, and Coach Griffin doesn't like it at all.
Yeah, she doesn't seem thrilled. 55-41. 2 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock.
VCU trying to play some keep away here.
Oh, Maleshka inside, and it looked like it was going to fall, but it rolls off the side of the left. Excuse me, off the left side, and it will be on Maleshka, that foul, and it's St. Joe's basketball.
I think they're going to go to the line. Not sure if they're
Are they in the bonus here?
I think they are in the
they're
bonus.
In the bonus. Yep. Screaming bonus.
So now if you're St. Joe's, what you want to do is just go as hard as you can to the basket because you can slow time up and also get a chance to close the gap with some free throws.
Exactly. And Roige makes that one. This is Roige's second trip to the line. She's 1 for 3.
My guess here is St. Joseph is going to get into some type of press on a miss or make this free throw. It's no good. Maleshka gets the rebound, and yep, there's the pressure. They get it back to Williams.
And Williams has it, takes it up the floor. Oh, straight to the
She's
basket.
too fast.
Oh, my goodness. Pasha Grover then kicks it out to Reed. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock.
VCU trying to play keep away here. Got to be sure not to throw it away.
Maleshka inside,
Oh, wow.
reverse, and it's just so smooth. I don't know what else to say other than it's just so smooth.
She has such quick movement. She does the hesitation fake, goes baseline, and reverse layup like it's nothing.
Bazin driving to the basket. Lost a little control on that one. That foul is going to be on Bazin as she fouls Reed. And we already know Reed, who's been to the line today a few times. She's 5 for 9, and looks like she might be heading to the line this time.
What a game for Tara Reed.
Exactly. I mean, she came through and knew what she had to do today. And VCU right now holding on to a 15-point lead. And we get closer and closer to VCU advancing to the semis.
And Tara Reed did it all today. I mean, short range. She drove to the basket, and she was so aggressive from the start. St. Joseph she had them back on their heels.
So Reed, 21 points on the day. Oh, she missed both.
15-point game. 57-42 VCU.
You know, and normally Reed is really good at free. He got a loose ball here. Reed has it straight to the basket. Does Tara Reed, and that one won't fall. Robinson will get the rebound, and they're going to call travel.
Yeah.
She looks baffled, but what I don't think she understood is when she grabbed it, she took that extra step trying to get the ball away. And
she tried to rip it away from Bazin. I think it was Bazin.
She had full control of the basketball. At least that's what they saw. Monahan driving, kicks out. Mayock, free throws, line shot, no good. Postrover with the rebound. Postrover is so long. Even when she's just holding the ball right above her head, they're still trying to reach for it. 57-42. And Robinson traveled again. I think she knew it this time, Lamont.
It hasn't been a good day for Taya Robinson offensively. I mean, she's done all the little things she needs to do, but we didn't see the offensive game we usually see from her.
So 57-42, minute 17 left. VCU is close to closing this one out.
Yeah, 1 minute to go here.
Mayock over to Sheehan. Boom, Mary Sheehan.
She's got a good game.
She's been tough all day. She's made some decent defensive plays.
Definitely.
Reed over to Robinson midcourt. They're trying to break this press as Monahan and Sheehan was hounding Robinson. Now they got it to Williams. 52 seconds on the clock. 12-point game.
VCU.
And they're going to foul.
Sheehan. Her third foul.
You feel like they're trying to get in the, well, they are in the bonus here, so both teams are in the bonus. 57-45.
Yeah, VCU pretty much staring down the victory here.
Got it, Williams. And she's got 4.
Oh, Boyle's got to be pleased with the second half. VCU they struggled a little bit in the first half with finishing. We talked about finishing at the basket, but they came out and they looked aggressive.
Coach O'Boyle, A-10 Coach of the Year. What else can you say about this woman and how well she's brought this team along? I mean, last year she hasn't had a senior in the last 2 years. So,
No.
so she's got all of this great talent, and they're not seniors.
Yep.
The only bad thing is, unless like with great recruiting, you don't have to worry about it. But if you don't have great recruiting, man, the year after next it might be a little tough. But
yeah, and I think what it is she brings poise to this VCU team. I mean, you never really see O'Boyle get rattled, and likewise, you don't see the underclassmen get rattled at all either. Maleshka, never.
Never.
Taya Robinson, smooth.
Criminal.
Annie, are you okay?
So we got 45 seconds on the clock, 45.5. And St. Joe's has made it a smidge closer here. 11-point game, 58-47. With 45.4 seconds left in the ball game. And back here from the timeout. 45.4 seconds. VCU 45 seconds away from advancing to the semifinals. Robinson being double teamed.
They get the turnover.
And great hustle there. As Newman
has it.
Sheehan, I think she might have.
Oh, what a save by Mayock.
And Monahan takes a jump shot, no good. Rebound by Hammond, and she's battling with 3 as she hits the ground.
And more of the same for St. Joe's. I mean, story of the day. They put up a good shot, miss it, get it back, miss another open shot, and then they're battling for the rebound again. They just can't get the good ones to go.
So if the result stands now, the 2 teams that were in the championship game last year won't be there this year. St. Joe's took care of the champs themselves.
Another block by Maleshka.
And Maleshka's done it again. She's got 6. She's got 6 blocks. 58-47. Ladies and gentlemen, stand on your feet as the VCU faithful are doing that here.
Virginia's in the building. They bring the stew to AJ.
They done brought the stew to AJ. Stew Magic in the AJ Palumbo Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, the VCU Rams win this contest 58-47. They will take on the winner of the next game, the 2 o'clock game, against the number 4 seed Dayton Flyers, or it will be the number 5 seeded Davidson Wildcats. Ladies and gentlemen, Darrell Owens, Lamonte Thomas, thank you for tuning in. Well, y'all, that is it here for game 1 of the quarterfinals here at AJ Palumbo Arena. The VCU Rams come in and get the 58-47 victory over St. Joseph's. At the beginning, it was a tight contest. Probably up until maybe like midway through the 4th. And then pretty much after that, it was all VCU. They slowly but surely picked away at it and were able to get the victory.
VCU continues their A-10 dominance. Like you said, very tight first half. A lot of missed shots on both sides. But when they came out, it seemed like they locked in defensively. They started getting more steals. They were challenging St. Joseph's on ball. They played on ball defense even closer than the first half, and they ran away with this one.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. VCU moves on. They will take on the winner of Davidson and Dayton, the 2 o'clock matchup. I'm Darrell Owens, Lamonte Thomas, LegacyMaker Sports Network. Make sure you hit us up on all our social media platforms, Instagram, the YouTube, the Facebook, and what's the other one I'm missing? The Twitter. All right, ladies.
We're all out here. A-10 tournament, baby.
Peace.